good, YouTube? It's your boy Teo, back at it again with another video, man. Today we did One Piece last week, but now we're doing HunterXHunter. Where are my HunterXHunter fans at? You already know what I'm saying. Make sure you guys hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And if y'all haven't seen the short film I just posted, y'all should go watch that. I think it's pretty dope. I did that at a lake. It's pretty cool. But anyways, so let's go ahead and get into the ranking. All right, so I had a video actually that went kind of crazy on TikTok, and a lot of people hated the list because I'm blind ranking. What was I supposed to do? But anyways, so we're gonna get this list correct, and I know some people might come from this video, so let's go ahead and get this rolling. All right, so as you can see here, we have a bunch of characters, a lot of peak, but you already know we gotta put. Oh, that's not what I want you to do. All right, is this gonna scroll? Okay. Meruem, S tier, strongest character in HunterXHunter, no debates about it. Alright, let's go ahead and keep rolling. That's what I wanted to get out the way. We already know that, and we already know who the weakest is too. Tompa. Alright, so we got Tompa. Alright, in the Who section. Alright, so let's actually get this ranking going. Alright, so a lot of people might ask, where is...
Here's Liz, whose bladder leaks drop in uninvited.
That was awkward. Alright, so this list starts with Gon. I think Gon is a solid A tier. Now, we're not talking about adult Gon. That is a cheat code. Okay? We do not count adult Gon. Adult Gon would definitely be S tier. He'd probably be rival with Gon or with Meruem. Now, if we are taking the strongest, he's definitely up there with them, but normally he's A tier. All right, let's go ahead and move this on. Gon's mom, we're gonna move her in the bottom. The pirate guy, yeah, we're gonna move these guys. All right, so Kurapika. Kurapika is a very strong guy, especially against the Phantom Troop, but a lot of people are like, well, he can't use his chains against the nobody else. That is not true. The only chain that he cannot use against anyone else is the chain jail. Again, that's the only one out of all 5 of his chains that can do it. So without further ado, I'm putting Kurapika in S tier. Now, a lot of people are gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm telling you, this dude is S tier. If y'all read the manga, y'all should go to read it. But anyways, Leorio. A lot of people might be like, yeah, he's in a Who tier, but honestly, he's not that weak. All right, he has a decent Hatsu, and he's not really a fighter, but he is a hunter. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, he's not that weak. All right. I think that's one of the Chimera ants. We're probably gonna have to put him in C tier. All right, so this is the computer guy. Now I'm putting him in E tier. I don't remember all the names, by the way. Do not get mad at me for that. I'm gonna put him in E tier just because he's not. Actually, no, he is in Who tier because I mean you lost to Tompa. You know what I mean? All right, Killua. I think Killua is gonna be one of the tops at A tier. I think Killua is stronger than Gon, besides adult Gon, but I think Killua is just about there. Hisoka. Another S tier character, guys. Once his awakening happened, Hisoka has become a unit. And let me tell you, Hisoka is not done. He's coming for it all. Alright, so we got a lot of dudes from the Hunter exam. I'm gonna have to put them in E tier, the brothers. Hanzo. Now Hanzo, he already knew Nen, and but we never seen his Hatsu. So we don't know what he can actually do, but we are going to put him at the top of C tier just because we don't know how strong he really is. All right, we're gonna put this guy, we'll put him at the top of E tier. This is, yeah, we're gonna have to put him below that. This dude is pretty strong. He just ran into Hisoka. I'm putting him in at the top of E tier. He just ran into Hisoka, but he's pretty strong. Like, I mean, he took Gon down very easily, and Gon was stronger than a lot of people in that Hunter exam. Alright, we got the snake dude. The girl that literally got... Yeah. I just played the clip for y'all. Pokal, he's gonna be right there with them. But actually, Pokal's a little bit stronger. But I think Pokal might actually be at the top of E tier because at least he hurt a Chimera Ant. You know what I mean? So, alright, we got the monkey dude. I'm telling you, he's in the who tier. Who the fuck cares? Alright, so we got the HunterXHunter. I'm gonna put him at D tier now. A lot of people were like, what? He's strong, blah, blah, blah. Caught an attack from Hisoka. It doesn't matter, bro. He has no feats. Alright, we got the fat dude. He's a hunter. He's probably in the same league as thing, and so is the girl. They were both hunters, so they can't be too weak, but we're gonna put them at the top of D tier for sure. Alright, Netero. Netero is another S tier character right above Kurapika. Netero he went out of G. I mean, he killed the strongest dude in the show, technically. So, I mean, you know, you gotta give it to him. Alright, we got this dude. He is not a fighter at all. He's just the commissioner or administrator or whatever it is. Yeah, we're gonna have to put him in E tier. Like, probably, I don't know. He's not a fighter though. He's just him. You know what I mean? So we got this candle dude. He's probably, I'm not gonna lie, any of these guys could have beat him. We got the fake Phantom Troop member. He went out the saddest. I'm gonna have to put him in E tier. The girl, she's weaker than that dude for sure. Alright, so we got this murderer guy. And I think I would put him under the shoot dude. I think the shoot dude probably could have took him. Pokal with Nen could take him. But, I mean, you can't really go past that. We got... This is the dude from Kurapika's thing. We're going to put him in D tier. I think that was a good thing. This girl's not a fighter. I'm going to put her at the bottom of E tier. This was the girl from the... What is it called? Anyways, so now we got Illumi. Now, a lot of people are going to wonder where I'm going to put Illumi. Illumi is A tier, guys. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, he's stronger than Killua. Hell no. He's stronger than Gon. Hell no. I think Illumi does lose to them now. I mean, technically, Gon does lose to him now because he doesn't have his Nen anymore. But I'm saying, like, peak Chimera Ant Gon before he became a menace. He's losing to Illumi. A lot of people said Illumi is equal to Hisoka. I don't know where people have got that. Show me the text. Show me the feats for that because that's never been said. Alright. So, we got the tour bus lady. We got... Alright, so this dude's actually not that weak because he's able to open the testing gate, so... And I gotta put this dude right there with him. Why do I think Pokal's losing to Killua's pet? Alright, Maluki. Now, I'm gonna put Maluki in C tier, guys. And a lot of people are gonna ask why. Well, think of how many people he's murdered, and he's actually... Technically, you gotta give it to him. He got what he wanted with a wish through Alaka. Now... I don't know if you want to, you know, consider that strong because he was able to command something like that, but technically he just abused the rules. But anyway, he's smart. I think he's a good C tier character. I'm gonna have to put Killua's mom in the same tier. I mean, these guys are the Zoldycks. You can't count them out. But they just don't have any feats, so that's why we can't really put them that high. Alright, so we got... our first B tier character. Why can't I think of his name? Gito, whatever. Y'all know who I'm talking about. His biggest fight with Hisoka, lost. He got outplayed like a motherfucker, but he's not weak. I'm gonna have to put him in B tier, but that just reminds me, technically these guys have to be above him, so I'm gonna have to put him in B tier. Because, I mean, they're the Zoldycks, you know what I mean? And he's supposed to be weaker than them. Same thing with her, Canary. We got Kaluto. I think Kaluto is probably stronger than them. I mean, she made it into the Phantom Troop, or he made it into the Phantom Troop. That's kind of crazy. Alright, so Silva. Silva is also in A tier, guys. Now, I don't know if we can count Killua stronger than Silva yet. I mean, the only feat that Silva really has is that he fought Chrollo with Zeno, and I mean, it was an even match. So that's why I gotta put Zeno above him as well. I cannot put him in S tier, guys. I'm sorry. We got the other girl from the games. Alright, we got the GOAT, the Dark Continent King, guys. Everyone knows about him. Zushi, man. Zushi. I'm sorry, dog, but you're like top of D tier. We got Wing. I will put Wing just above Zushi. We got this girl. I mean, she can go at the bottom. Alright. So we got the 3 dudes from Garo, I think his name is. Garo, I'm not gonna lie, I think you are losing to Leorio. And I think they're all basically the same tier. I think this is how the list should go, just through abilities. But I think Leorio could beat all of them in a fight, with the Tatsu at least, not at the time. But, alright, so this dude, alright, the Tiger Bite Fist, he is not a weak dude at all. He is actually strong. He just went against one of the strongest people in the show. I am going to put him in B tier, guys. You guys are probably thinking, what the fuck? No, he's up there. I might put him above, dude, I can't think of his fucking name. Alright, so he's gonna be above the Butlers, but he's not gonna be above the Zoldycks. Alright, this dude was from fucking, I don't even know who that is. That's from the tall city. Bro, why can't I think of fucking names right now? Crollo! Crollo is another S tier character, guys. He is definitely one of the strongest characters in the show. Has the most broken net ability that's ever existed. We'll rank all of them individually when we're going through the list, but just know Crollo is him. Crollo will always be him, but is he stronger than Hisoka right now? To be continued. Alright, so now we got Nobunaga. Nobunaga is definitely strong as shit. And I'm going to put him at the top of B tier. Why am I not putting him A tier? Because Nobunaga is not stronger than any of these guys. I don't want any comments of people saying that Killua and Gon aren't stronger than the Phantom Troop anymore. There's only 3 people who could still compete with them. That is Uvo if he was alive, Phaeton if he was, well, actually he is alive, and Crollo. Those are the only people who can compete with Killua and Gon now in Chimera and Arc. Boom. Anyways, and we're talking about the strongest version of Gon, like I have to repeat myself just in case if people don't know. Alright, Phaeton, same thing. Top of B tier. He was struggling against a squadron leader. I can't put him, you know what I mean? I can't put him too high. We got Machi. Machi, I think, is at the top of B tier as well. I think Finks is at the top of B tier as well, but he's not above Phaeton. We got... Whoo! They're testing me with the names right now. We got Super Saiyan Goku. We got him above Finks. Shaunark, that's his name. Shaunark above Finks. He's definitely stronger. Let's go with... I honestly forgot this dude's name, but he's below Finks for sure. Shizuku, gotta put her under Nobunaga. What's her name? Fuck. She had an important ass thing. I'm gonna put Shizuku above him though. Alright, we got the fucking dude that just called in Jupiter. I think he's above Shizuku. Uvokin. He is an A tier, guys. I'm gonna just drop him in here for now. But Uvogin was definitely one of the strongest. He just had to go against Kurapika. That's the only problem. Alright. This dude, he's not really a fighter, but he is still an assassin. So I'm gonna put him in B tier. Kurapika's master, I gotta put him in C tier. I think he's probably stronger than Leorio. But we got... this fucking bum, bro. This dude was such a disappointment. This girl from the thing, I think she could probably take Zushi and Wing. Same thing with this dude. These guys are kind of bumps to me because, I mean, Kurapika just outshined them. Like, they didn't really have that much screen time. Melody, same thing. I don't even think I'm going to put Melody in D tier. I'm going to put her in E tier. But we got... this girl is fucking the weakest, the daughter of the family. Same with this dude. They're just money guys. Let's go to move. Alright, the biggest disappointments ever. The 10 beasts are fraud. Y'all know what I'm fucking saying. The Shadow Beast. The Shadow Beasts are frauds, bro. These guys are fucking weak as shit. Uvoking took every single one of these dudes. They could never. I think Zushi is beating them, bro. Alright, let me chill out. Let me put them like in this tier right here. All of them can get the same ranking because all of them are bums. This is how I think it should go in their little ranking system. They're all fucking bums though. Don't let it get it twisted. Alright, so now we're starting to get the Greed Island characters. I think he's at the top of C tier. This dude was a bum. I mean, technically, Exorcist, this is a very good ability to have, but I mean, I just can't put him above a bunch of fighters. Same thing with these people. Like, a lot of these people are just one character arcs that don't have any feats. But a lot of these dudes are hunters. Alright, Ginthru. Ginthru is definitely a D tier character. I think he's stronger than a lot of these people. I think he's probably in B tier at the bottom of it. Nah, he's not. He's not stronger than the troop. I will say that. I'm going to put him at the bottom of the troop, guys. I think he could probably take these two in a fight, maybe. I don't know. Biscuit. A tier, guys. Bisky is one of the strongest people in the show. She's just fucking, like, she doesn't have time to shine. That's what it is. That's how a lot of these lists are, bro. They just don't have time to shine. Alright, but I'm gonna keep going. This dude was able to compete with Gon and Killua at the same time for 2 weeks. Or I guess they cut it in a week, but I'm gonna put him at the bottom of B tier. A lot of these characters are just one arc people. Alright, Razor. Razor is one of the biggest debates, bro. He is definitely an A tier, guys. Razor has one of the most nin capacity we've ever seen besides Yuppie. And that's kind of crazy. And if Razor had all of his nin and it wasn't around the whole island, who knows how strong he could be. He's not stronger than Gene because Gene defeated him. But, I mean, shoot. He's definitely in A tier, guys. We're going to have to put a lot of these characters up. Alright. RIP to my boy Kite, man. Kite didn't deserve to get done in like he did. But Kite, I'm sorry to tell you, bro. I'm putting you at the top of B tier. I think he can take any troop member besides, you know, Uvoking and Krollo. I think he can take Phaeton. That's a hot take right there. Y'all could argue about that in the comments. We got Queen. She was really just an eater, but I still think she could probably take a lot of people. I'm going to put her at the top of E tier. Alright, there we go. We got, I forgot her name. Just Kite Henchman. They're all just researchers, guys. They don't really play a big part in this. We got the little boy. RIP to the fucking best big bro ever, man. RIP to this man. I don't know what his name is, but justice for him. Same with this girl. She's probably the weakest person ever. So right below her mom. Alright, so now we're starting to get to the Chimera Ants. This is what everyone was waiting for, y'all. So, I'm not going to sit here and act like I remember every single one of these guys' names, but every Chimera Ant is going to go in B tier, guys. Minimum. Because these guys were eating normal people like it was nothing. And they have more feats than a lot of these characters. I'm sorry to tell you. They definitely do. We're going to go ahead and just drag all these characters so we can start ranking them. Chitsu is definitely going to be at the top of B tier. Alright, so we got to some peak characters, y'all. We got done with a lot of side characters. Pito. S tier character, guys. She is one of the strongest people in the show. We're gonna put her later of where she should be. We got the GOAT. We're gonna have to put him in at the top of B tier, close. Like we'll probably rank him later. Moral, he's definitely in A tier, guys. He might be at the top. Palm is definitely in A tier as well. A lot of people might not think that, but she definitely is. Shoot is probably going to be at the top of B tier. Knuckle is probably going to be at the top of B tier as well. We got Poof. Poof is definitely an S tier, guys. Every Royal Guard deserves to be in S tier, guys. They are all stronger than basically everyone in the show. So I'm going to go ahead and clear up this list, and we're going to rank from there. Alright guys, so we cleared the whole list. Everyone is in their respectable tiers now. So now we just gotta rank them. Alright, so this is definitely taking longer than the One Piece. So if y'all are still watching the video, like and subscribe right fucking now, man. You already know what I'm saying. So, in the Who tier, no one gives a fuck about this tier. Let's go with the strongest person in this. Let's go with the girl who survived the Dark Continent. I think her old ass could probably still beat everybody up in the Who tier, but she's too old now, so I mean it doesn't really matter. But she did survive the Dark Continent, so we got to give it to her. All right, E tier. We gotta put. Let's switch this up a little bit. We gotta put. I think Dorenu is probably up there. Let's go with. Let's put these dudes like this. Let's move these guys around a little bit. A lot of these characters are one arc people. I think a lot of this could be either or. No. Like that. Let's put that. Let's probably put that. Alright, so I think this is a respectable E tier that we can live with. I think this is the top 5 for sure in this list. I think Kite could still put up a fight because he knows how to fight. Pokal, the Chimera Ant Queen, Dorenu, and then Killua's pet. Now, let's rank D tier. Now, D tier, I got a couple of, like, oh, why are they in D tier? So, I put the duo of Chimera Ants that were killing Killua in the same tier because, one, they are helpless when in an actual fight. Their Nin ability is the only reason why they were somewhat competing with Killua. But without that, they're pretty weak. So, I gotta put them at the top of D tier. We gotta put the Shadow Beast probably just below these two. I think they could probably take. Nah, they can't. All right, we'll put the Shadow Beast over them. We will put Wing above this monkey dude. I think Zushi is probably at the bottom of this. But yeah, I think this is how the D tier should go. If you guys don't agree, then say what you think. All right, C tier. Now, I don't know what this dude's doing in C tier. This dude was considered one of the strongest people in the show from Netero. So, I'm going to go ahead and put him in S tier for now. Alright, but anyway, C tier. So, we got... Let's see... Leorio, I'm going to put him a little bit above... I'm going to put... All the Zodiacs are definitely above Leorio. I think this Chimera Ant is above... These dudes, remember these are all hunters as well, so I mean they got their respective place in it. Yeah, I think this is how it should go. Welfin is probably, nah, I can't. I'm gonna just put Welfin above Leorio. He's not that strong, but he is a Chimera Ant, so you got to give it to him. But I still think all these people could take him. Alright, B tier. Now, this is where things are going to get chaotic. I think Phaeton is definitely up here with Knuckle. I think... this dude is up here. He just had to fight Kite. We got the strongest butler in the show. We got Kite. We'll put him above. We'll put Shaunark up here. We'll put Finks up here as well. I think Shoot is stronger than these guys. We'll put him there. We'll put Nobunaga above that. We'll go with this, put this over there. Let's put that over there. Ginthru. We'll put him in between Finks. I think that's a good. And we got this dude. This dude's pretty strong, actually. I think he's probably stronger than these guys. Not stronger than him. We'll put Tiger Bite Fist up here. We'll put Periston. Alright, now Periston is such a mystery. We don't know what his abilities are, but we know that he's the vice chairman. And we know that Netero doesn't want to look at his vice chairman, but he still has to pick someone somewhat strong because they become the chairman, if not. So Periston is just the biggest mystery, but I'm putting him in B tier just because we don't know enough about him. Now let's keep going with this list. We'll move these guys around like this. And alright, so I think this is a respectable B tier. A lot of characters could switch with their places in B tier, but I think this was a pretty solid B tier if you ask me. Now let's go with A tier, guys. I think Zeno is at the top. I think Silva is probably stronger than Moro, theoretically speaking. I think he is stronger than Killua, though. I think Uvokeen is stronger than both of Kurapika and Gon. I think Bisky is stronger than all of them besides Moro. I think Palm is not stronger than Gon or Killua. I think Illumi is not stronger than Razor. I think Razor is probably at the top of A tier, guys. Alright, Razor at the top of A tier, that's not ridiculous because he was competing with Gene. But he doesn't have enough feet. But just know he could definitely do it. Alright, I think this is a solid A tier. A lot of these characters could switch. Alright, guys, so we got Who tier, we got the E tier, we got the D tier, we got the C tier, we got the B tier, and we got the A tier. But let's get to the S tier, man. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the top three rolling. Meruem, Netero, and Gene. Now, the biggest conspiracy is Alluka. Now, Alluka, obviously, she should be number one because, you know, of the wishes. But realistically, I'm going to put her in I'm not going to put her in the Who tier just because I'm not disrespectful. But Nanika is technically the strong one, not her. Nanika can grant anyone's wish, but fighting strength wise, she is not S tier. Now, these are the top three in the show. It is Meruem, Netero, and Gene. Now, Gene could be stronger than Netero. I mean, we'll never know. But, yeah, so we're going to do that. After that, it is Pito. I think Pito, then Yuppie, then Poof is how it should go and who's the strongest out of them. After that, we're going to put this dude last just because he has no feats. I forget his name. But I know that Netero also told him, said that he is one of the strongest and should be chairman if he ever left or something like that. It was said in the manga. But let's go ahead and rank between these three. Now, in my personal opinion, Kurapika is stronger than Hisoka and Chrollo just because he will be able to defeat them because of his Nen ability. Now, technically, he can't use Change Arrow on Hisoka, and you could say that since he's awakened, you know what I mean, he could beat Kurapika. It's all a big up, down, but I think they're all at the same level. Now, I want Kurapika to be above, but I'm going to put him in the middle because Awakened Hisoka is different. Now, I know Chrollo has defeated Hisoka in a battle to the death, but that was also because he was having help from other troop members. So we don't really know how strong it is, and we can't put Chrollo above Kurapika because Kurapika would beat him in a fight because, you know, Change Ale. So it could really go either way. They're all the same strength in my opinion. So I think this is how S tier should go. Now, if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you guys would change anything, let me know in the comments. Start the debate, start the arguments. I'm here for it. Let's get this video to 10 likes, y'all. That's all I ask for, and I hope I see y'all in the next video. I think the next video will probably either be a short film or a vlog, but we're getting a vlog coming up soon. School season's about to start, so we're gonna get some videos going, y'all. And if y'all want me to rank another anime, just let me know in the comments as well. I watch basically everything. We should probably do a Naruto one eventually. I've seen Naruto only one time through though, so the names would be probably worse than this. But alright, y'all. Y'all see y'all in the next video.
To the back.